the wife and Ron Wilson. I've been emailing these people, the Secret Service, this whole time. That's pretty dangerous. If the other inmates found out, I could get a real bad beat down, but I want out of prison. And between Ron Wilson and me, it's going to be Ron Wilson. So one day I'm walking across the compound, Cox. And I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, hey, Ron, what's up? And he says, you're not going to believe this. They indicted me. I'm like, huh? They indicted you? That's crazy. And he says, yeah, they indicted me and my wife and my brother. And I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. They end up taking him back to court. His wife gets like 100 hours of community service. Ron Wilson gets 6 months added onto his sentence. When I turn around and go to the court and say, hey, you said you reduced my sentence, the courts, the U.S. attorney, they ignore my requests. Then I go back to Frank and I explain it to Frank, and Frank files another 2255, goes back to the court, and the government says, we don't even know what Mr. Cox is talking about. But I had that letter. Wow. So I send that to the judge. The judge is like, listen, they give me a lawyer. The lawyer flies down. They say, we'll give you 1 level off. We argue. We end up getting 3 levels off my sentence, which is 5 years. By the time that happens, I'm like a year away from being released. Within 6 months to a year, I'm released.